Hey, how you doing? This is Barry Dorsey. I wrote a screenplay called Derval Rose, which was named the winner of the 2012 UCLA Advanced Screenwriting Program contest. And I'm here asking for your help and your support. We're trying to make a 3-minute trailer to expose Derval Rose to the powers that be. After I won the contest, a bunch of production companies reached out and asked for copies of the script, and since then there's been more and more momentum, and it's just gained heat, and it got me thinking that I'd like to do a trailer, a promo, to capitalize on this and get my vision for the story out to these people so they could really see and get a taste of what I'd like to see happen. And I'll tell you a little bit about the story. So Derval Rose is a Christmas story set in New York City, modern day New York City, and Derval's this cheeky little girl. She's got an attitude to her, and she's wise beyond her years. She hasn't had an easy life, and she comes from a broken family that. The theme of this story that I had taped to my wall when I was writing the story is every heart needs a family to beat whole, and Derval's family is broken. So her mom was a heroin addict, and her dad was a criminal, and her dad fled to America before she was born, so she never met her dad, and she hates him, and not necessarily it is his fault, but it's not necessarily his fault that he hasn't seen her. He's wanted to see her, but the mom did not want to leave Ireland. So Derval was raised by her mom and her mom's boyfriend, who was a heroin dealer, and it just was not a kind environment for the little girl. The relationship between mom and daughter was more friend based. In fact, it was more where Derval took care of the mom, and the mom was this crazed Beatles fanatic. She loved John Lennon, and she passed this on to Derval, and Derval, she looks at John Lennon sort of as this paternal figure, and she even prays to him. And the only thing Derval has left of her mom, because her mom has just died in Dublin, is this tweed hat, right? And the tweed hat is critical to the story, because Derval's mom claimed that John Lennon gave her that hat, that it was the hat that he wore in that famous photo that Bob Gruen took in front of the Statue of Liberty of John Lennon, where he has the peace sign up. So Derval shows up at JFK. She's standing there with airline stewardess waiting for her dad to pick her up. She wants nothing to do with the guy. She hates him, and father comes to pick her up, and he's trying to win her over, but he has no idea how to deal with an 11-year-old girl. He has no idea how to deal with children, period. It's not his life. And the first 10 minutes of the film, they're just butting heads, going at it with each other, and he's doing everything he can, but it's just not going to be good enough, because she doesn't trust him as far as she can throw him. And it's Christmas time, and it's Christmas Eve, and he takes her to a New York Rangers hockey game, and they're sitting there, and something happens to where they start to warm up to each other, and Derval cracks just a little bit to where she's willing to possibly invite this man into her life, and the star player scores a hat trick. And in the NHL, when that happens, fans throw their hats on the ice. So everyone starts throwing hats on the ice, and a drunk fan grabs Derval's tweed hat and throws it on the ice. And mind you, this is all she has of her mom's. Not to mention the John Lennon thing. This is the only memory she has of her mom. So she darts off after the hat. Father gets into a fight with the guy and ends up knocked out. And Derval's scrambling around the garden trying to get to the ice. Bangs on one door too many and falls outside. The door slams behind her. And there she is on the streets of New York, 11 years old, foreigner, never been here before, and the only thing that she cares about has just been ripped off her head. So She looks around for something familiar, and in the distance is this pub with a Guinness sign out front. She runs in, trying to get some help, and sitting there at the bar is this guy Seamus, who's a low-level hustler that used to be a musician, and Derbil, cons him into giving her a hand, trying to help find John Lennon's hat. And at the same time, Seamus is using her because life is a little bit easier on Christmas Eve when you have a little girl by your side. So the two of them spend the night at first looking for the hat, but what ends up happening is they end up helping each other and healing each other, and at the same time, Derbil's father has his own journey. So it's this is the story. It's a story about family. It's a story about redemption. I'm proud of it. I'm really touched by the response I've gotten from people about it, and I need your help to get the trailer made. So if you'd be willing to donate anything, I'd be really grateful. So that's it. Thank you so much.